Okay everyone, so in the last clip we looked at bobbing and weaving, and now we're going to utilize the slip line to help our technique. When I set up my slip line, the important thing is that I have it at the right height, which is shoulder height. Reason being, when I drop under for my bob and my weave, it will force me to go that one head's length under and stay efficient and compact. What I want to avoid is swaying way over to one side or the other, or if you can see me here, tilting like this versus keeping my shoulders and my hips above each other. So again, I want to feel this rope on my shoulder the whole time. When I step under, I'm going to feel it in the same place on the opposite side. As I do my bob and my weave, I can do this one or two ways. I can work it in place. And I'm just moving my feet, short shuffle step right, short shuffle step left. The other way that I can do this is moving in. So I go over to my right, I come in on my left. I can go in over on my right, I can come in on my left. Will look more like this. And again, each time I'm making sure I'm only going over far enough to have the rope land right at this place. Now again, with all good defenses, I need to start setting up my offense. So now I'm going to start adding punches for this. As we talked about in the last clip, my weave is really there to not help me avoid getting hit. It's there to help me throw my counter punch and hit back. So when I do my bob and my weave, I'm actually going to start on this side. When I do my bob and my weave, I don't want to over rotate. When I come under, if I feel like this, from your angle, this is perfect because you can see one, it's pretty easy to get around on my back, which I would really like to avoid. Two, if I don't move my guard with my head, I've now just exposed the entire side of my jaw, my temple, my cheek. I also don't want that. So remember, the point of my weave is to set up my body just enough to have a nice hard counter punch on that side of my body. So when I come under, I'm rotating just a little bit. I'm not way out here, putting my power hand all the way back, putting my balance off. I'm rotating just enough to get a good strike. Like so. When I go under to my right, I take a little shuffle step, I pop up. When I go to my left, I take a little shuffle step, a little rotation, I pop up, and I'm ready to come back. When I throw hooks on my slip line, if you've noticed, I'm going over the rope. I want to make sure I'm not throwing really low hooks at the shoulder level, which if you see here, if I'm under the line, my hook is not at my own chin level, it's at my shoulder level. I want to compensate for this and get right over the rope. Now, I can go over, strike, in, strike. Over, strike, in, strike. Over. I can bob and weave back to reset myself. Notice I keep my chin tucked, my eyes up the whole time. The dangerous thing about bobbing and weaving multiple punches, or bobbing and weaving one punch, is that I run the risk of taking my eyes off the target. Just like we talked about in the first video, make sure when I'm doing my weave, when you're practicing this at home, and you go under, don't be looking down here. If you could see the person's shoes, you're too bent over, your focus is in the wrong place. I want to make sure I keep my chin tucked, I come under, boom, my eyes are up, I'm looking here. So when I throw my counter punch, and I get into that ready position, I don't have to find you again. Target acquired, target destroyed. As opposed to target acquired, target lost, reacquiring my target, and then throwing. That's a lifetime worth of space in a fight. So make sure you're always keeping your eyes on the prize and not letting your body put your vision out of line. Thank you very much. We're going to be working on slips and more head movement next week. If you guys have any questions, shoot me an email. You know where to find me.